What's going on, everyone? Zarnox here when we're back in some 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross playing some PvP, and I snapped, people. I finally snapped, and I'm running the most toxic team in PvP. Now, some people might argue, no, Glue Eater is way more toxic. Yes and no. Like, Glue Eater is just the meta team. This is like an off-meta team that's like, when you face this, your face just immediately hits your hands and you're not happy about it. Now, it's not the best team in the world. It does have its counterplay, and you have to be kind of smart when you play it, to a degree. For the most part, it is a fairly easy team to run, as long as you have these units maxed out. Obviously, some people might have some Tarmiels from when they summoned for Sariel, which was probably the smart thing to do. Esteros is a coin shop unit, so I imagine a lot of people have him built out. Green Gother is a hot demand unit, so a lot of people have him. If you don't, you probably could run someone else in the front line there to good effect. I know he's probably the best to keep everyone's damage up nice and high. And in the back, I have Zeldris, which Zeldris isn't the normal one you run here, but I like Zeldris as a backline unit because he comes in, usually does his job very well, can drain ultimate, do good damage. He also buffs the team up with his passive, where the amount of commandments are out on the field increases the base stats of all units, not just, commandment units. So I really like this. You probably could run the defense Gale Thunder to a better avail in the backline to make Tarmiel's ult just hit like a truck. But this is the team I've been using. It's probably my highest CC. Obviously, 127 is not that high. So to be even more toxic, we're running that evade food. People are really going to hate playing against me. We might even get some instant surrenders. So let's see. Let's hop into some matches, and let's ruin some people's day. Let's go! Okay, hopping into our first game right now against your classic Glue Eater team that actually has less CC than me. Oh god, I feel so bad. Oh, this might actually be a bot. We'll have to see. He's got Merlin in the back for sure, going second. If he's running CC food, I genuinely feel bad for the man. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put up the stance. I really wish we could get a nice level 3 stance on Tarmiel, but what this will do... Alright people, we are loading into our, I guess, first real match, hopefully? Out CCing another opponent at 127. Weird, not a lot of people are running CC food today. That or I'm having some low CC opponents here. We got a human team. This is actually pretty interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade Tarmiel, as this is like one of the better starts that you can do, as it puts a lot of pressure on the team. And we're going to have to see what we want to do next here. I think what we're going to do is put up pumpkin bombs. We got to keep in mind that he has Rugal, and Rugal's always a tough opponent to go against, because if you take him too lightly, he can actually wipe a team with his Pierce cards. So we're just going to set up the alt roll back here. He does have Green Roxy, which means he can get rid of our stances, so we do have to keep that in mind. But we actually have a lot of interesting plays to go for here. Looks like he's probably going to upgrade Roxy's attack card or stance card here. Yeah, he's going to knock down our stance. That's okay, because we have evasion food. Oh, it actually still knocks down the stance. I did not know that. I kind of wish he did the AoE card first, because this is going to hurt, but that's okay. Now, Roxy does have ultimate here, which is quite unfortunate for us. But, luckily we had pumpkin bombs going up, so what we're going to do is we're going to rush our boy Esterosa's ultimate here. We're going to put some pressure on Lilia, as I think she's the big problem, and get the level 3 Tarmiel card here for a rollback for an ultimate. Boom, boom. Put her down to under half health. Now we gotta keep in mind that Rugal is gonna be a menace. Luckily, we have an ultimate here from Esterosa. He could do a Lilia card to try and stop our ultimate, but he's gonna take a lot of damage from counters here. Plus the attack-related stats going down from Esterosa's passive is going to save our team from a lot of damage. Look at that. We actually just procced Rugal's passive, which is not necessarily good. But it doesn't matter. Esteros is just going to be clapping people with these full counters. And we put a good dent on his team. It's lagging a little bit, so it's definitely a real player here. So what we're going to do, we're going to put up the Esterosa ultimate. We're not going to remove Roxy's ult here yet, just in case he doesn't know how this works. And what I think we're going to do is we're going to upgrade Gother's pumpkin bombs. Just fire one of those off here to roll back ultimates. Now we could have done the level 3 one, but what we're going to do is make sure we have Esterosa's ult going off here, so he can't ult this turn, can't attack us. He can do a heal, for example. And maybe he doesn't know and he's going to try and do a card. I would actually love it. It doesn't look like he is going to, but that's okay, because He can't really rush ultimates because he Gothor's Pumpkin's bombs, unless he healed him off. Yeah, which he didn't do. Gothor's Pumpkin bombs are going to roll him back by 2 ult orbs, meaning no ultimates for this man. He is kind of healthy now, which we do have to worry a little bit about. And Rugal obviously is still going to be a problem for us here. What I honestly want to do, I want to take out Lilia, but I really want to get Rugal out of the picture, because I think Rugal is going to be the biggest problem for damage. So Roxy, but I'm more worried about Rugal, to be honest. Big damage card. I probably should have saved that second one, because I forgot about the attack-related stats going down. Maybe could have put up his stance, might have been a better play there. I was kind of hoping I'd do a little more damage, but I forgot this man's a beast once his passive procs. So let's see what he does here. He's got Pumpkin Bomb, so no ultimates are going to hit us next turn, but we could just take a lot of AoE cleave from Roxy and Rugal here. Yeah, first card going to hit, second card going to hit. His attack-related stats are going down every time, but that's not going to matter. Oh, actually, maybe it will, because he's going to leave Gothor alive with 1 health. Oh, no. I feel so bad. Slash, like, not really, because what we're going to do here, we're going to use the Gothor ultimate to get rid of all his ultimates, maybe kill someone. I kind of doubt it, but it's possible. Yeah, we're going to put a lot of damage on the board there. Kind of wish I did an attack card. I don't have a lot of cards to work with. So we're just going to put up the defense stance there. So now we're taking reduced damage, and he's taking some people's damage. And we have ultimate, which is always good. I kind of feel like he's probably got rollback at this point, so I'm not going to get my hopes up to get this ultimate off. But I'm hoping this Tarmiel card's enough to keep the team alive, especially with those attack-related stats going down. Look at that. He's doing no damage now with his Rugal. Oh, this team is so toxic. Now, I don't know if we survive this. Oh, just barely. Now, like I said, we're going to lose the ultimate here. That is completely okay. I half expected that to happen. We're going to put up our level 3 Estarossa card, so he gets his taunt. We're going to attack in to make sure Lilia dies, and we might even be able to get Roxy down. That's going to be a bit of a tough one. We're going to put up the full counter here. Boom, boom. Lilia's down, so now he loses a lot of his pierce damage. Pump into Roxy. Oh, and just take her out of the equation. So now we do still have to worry about Mr. Rugal over there, but his attack-related stats are lowered so heavily now, and his pierce is gone down significantly. Ooh, red shin in the back. I have actually not seen a red shin yet, so this is going to be quite interesting what he does here. I actually don't really know what he does, I'll be completely honest. I saw like one video on him a while ago. So here comes the AoE cloud doing basically no damage. Estarossa almost killing this man with 1 counter. He's gonna try to level 2 card. He probably gets Gothor? No, he can't even kill Gothor. Oh no, that stance and just his attack-related stats being so low just made this man just get destroyed, and he couldn't kill. Gothor has been an absolute champion this match, hanging on by a thread. Now he's got a lot of really good shin cards here, which is kind of unfortunate for us. So we still have our stance up on good old, Estarossa here. So what I think we do, we're gonna use 1 attack card on Tarmiel, and then put up the pumpkin bombs, level 2 pumpkin bombs, and now he can't get ultimate this turn. We're gonna roll back his ultimate if he tries to get ultimate next turn. We're probably gonna lose someone from one of these level 3 cards, I imagine. I don't think he can hold team wipe. It looks like he's just gonna try and merge. He's just gonna try and hang in there. Can't promise that's gonna end well, because what's gonna happen now is I'm about to hit this man with an ultimate, a rollback, and a level 3 full counter. So let's see. Ooh, 40k is not bad. I would have liked for a little more, but that's enough to do it. So as you see, this team can get to incredible levels of tankiness due to the fact of like Estarossa's commandment, Tarmiel's stance. So I don't even have to explain why this team is a little toxic. It's a lot toxic. But let's hop into our next match and see if we can just bully another opponent here. Alright, game number 2, and we are against, oh, look what we found ourselves into. Not found ourselves. We've gotten ourselves into a little bit of a mirror match here. This time he's running red Gothor, which is a little interesting, and has a little more CC than me, but thankfully I'm running evade food, so if he's running CC food, then we're actually in a really good spot here. So it looks like he's gonna put these, he's gonna double upgrade Estarossa, which I don't think is the play. I'm pretty sure you always upgrade with Tarmiel. That's kind of what you want to do most of the time. So I think what we'll do, I don't really want to attack a level 3 Estarossa counter, so I think we'll just upgrade Tarmiel, merge Pumpkin Bombs. And he's got no ultimate. He does have ultimate rollback. I just completely lied. Let's put the level 2 stance up. I kind of want to rush Gowther ultimate, but he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to that level 3 Estarossa charge card. So I want to make sure we get the stance up here first. We don't really want to attack a level 3 Estarossa counter because it's just going to... You saw what it did our last match where we just completely destroyed a Rugal with just 2 hits of it. So I don't, and especially Gowther is not the tankiest unit in the game, so I don't want to put him in a very bad spot. Attack disable's going to go away, thankfully. Going to attack in. We'll probably just heal that completely up and be okay. Again, we don't want to attack this turn because we don't want to put ourselves in a bad spot at all. So what we're going to do, we're going to merge the Estarossa cards, get his ultimate. And I think what we do is we just move a Gowther card to get Gowther's ultimate. And now put him in a bit of a bind because he can definitely roll back Estarossa. He might not be able to roll back Gowther as well. And to do so, he's going to have to attack into... he has to kill Estarossa to be able to roll back my Gowther. So Gowther's ultimate's probably going off this turn, I want to say. I don't see any way for him to stop it. So he's going to put up the stance card. And he's going to attack into Estarossa. Estarossa's going to full counter him. Do a nice little chunk of damage. He's going to lose his ult, but that's okay. Because now we're going to attack in here. Completely remove all his ult gauge. We'll actually attack into... We're going to have to hit Estarossa. We'll put up the stance card as well. This will do a nice little chunk to his entire team. Obviously, Tarmiel's going to tank the majority of this hit for everyone, but I think he might die to the... Yep. He's actually going to tank too much damage, more than he can chew. That is one of the downsides of Tarmiel. He does take a portion of everyone's damage. I think it's the last hit of the attack. And if he doesn't have like a level 3 stance card or some way to reliably be a little more tanky, ultimates just kind of wreck his face because he's basically getting hit by taking the damage worth for 3 people. Okay, looks like he's going to upgrade Estarossa. He's going to try and punch in... Oh, he's going to put that level 3 counter up again. Thankfully enough, though, we don't have to actually really hit in. We could take a bit of a risk here. Thankfully, his ultimate isn't... It kind of ignores how the interaction with Liz's shield. You know, I'm here planning, but we put this man on his back foot just by simply using your brain a little bit. Obviously, this team does require I want to say a tiny bit of thinking. It does require some thinking. You have to actually, especially going against a mirror match, think about, you know, ultimates and all that stuff because you got some major ultimates to play with. Gowther's ult rolls back all ultimate gauge. Tarmiel's does a ton of damage based off his defense-related stats, and then Estarossa's basically takes away a turn from them. So if you're going against, obviously, a mirror match, you just got to play around, you know, what counter cards you have, what stance cards you have, and just kind of, like, bait them into traps. It's a very, like, bait and punish kind of team, which is pretty fun. I'll say I'm having more fun than I thought I was going to have with this team, and I kind of see why people do it. Do I feel a little gross? Absolutely. But, you know what? Let's hop into one more match here before we end the video. Okay, looks like we got match number 3 here. We're against a weird team. Looks like a mono red, but they forgot to put Arthur in. But, you know, maybe this guy has a bit of an idea for how this team is going to work for him. So, when you get 2 upgrades, this is the easiest play in the game. You just double upgrade Tarmiel and then put the level 3 stance card up. So that means you have 3 turns of him absorbing damage and reducing the damage he takes. You also have basically a level 3 rollback to work with as well. It's just such an easy move that gets a lot of value, so it's always good to do. There might be some instances where you may want to switch it up, but for the most part, I think that's just kind of always the play. Looks like he's going to try and rush a little bit of ultimates here. Like I said, rushing ultimates against Tarmiel puts him in a bad spot. He can't tank that much damage. But thankfully for us, we have Tarmiel and Gowther to roll back ultimates. So what we're going to do now... We attack in there. Probably could have done an upgrade card, but I want to make sure we roll back his ultimates with Gowther. Put up the Esterosa card, mainly so he can't single target attack into Gother. He has to basically take some damage back. The level 1 full counter doesn't do that much damage. It's kind of nice, but overall it's not going to make a huge difference. Looks like he's probably going to upgrade Escanor. Oh, or is he going to double up? Yeah, he's going to... Ooh, okay. He's going to go for the big buff upgrade for Escanor, so he can get the level 3 rollback. And he forgot we were running evasion food. Oh no, actually, how would he know? To be honest, that hurts a little bit. I actually forgot I was running evasion food. Oh no, this poor man. Well, we're going to attack in with the Gother ultimate here. We are going to, I think, upgrade our boy Tarmiel again. And let's just put up the level 3 shield. There's nothing that we really need to do right now. Boom. Just do a nice little chunk of damage. Obviously won't do that much damage because this team is very tanky. But we keep putting up the arc shield, so everyone on our team is super safe. And we can roll back ultimates like they're absolutely nothing. And we keep getting really nice merges. I'm pretty sure we merge into Esterosa's ult next turn, and then just start rolling back the other ultimates. Despite how of a great start we've had, we've actually not put a very big dent in this team. Escanor is still going to hit like a truck of green units, which means poor Tarmiel here is taking a lot of damage. Esterosa did just take 3. And now, the nice thing about, I guess, going against this team is we have debuff immunity, which makes Blue Drill basically useless. So what I think we do here is we just roll back Escanor. We're going to merge the Esterosa cards. And I think we move the Tarmiel cards. So now we have 2 ultimates. He has no chance of getting us Escanor's ult next turn. And he could probably roll us back. I imagine he's got another level 3 Escanor card here. But that is okay, because we can just upgrade our boy Tarmiel again and just make him super tanky. In fact, the resistance we're getting from Joel is also making us pretty tanky. So he's going to put up the taunt card, which is okay. And attack into Mr. Esterosa, which isn't going to cause us any problems at all. Now, I'm pretty sure with this, and yeah, we'll put up the Esterosa counter so he doesn't get a turn next turn, and I'm pretty sure we can just end the game right here. Ooh, look at that, 112 damage. Not too bad for a 2-6 Tarmiel. The level 3 Esterosa card almost taken out Joel, but now we're going to put up the ultimate. So he cannot attack us this turn at all. All he can do is put up Droll's taunt and upgrade. So we are just sitting nice and safe here. Yeah, looks like he's just going to merge cards. Completely okay, because what we're going to do next turn is we're going to upgrade with Gother, put the level 3 stance up yet again. And you know what? And we're going to tilt this man. He might honestly leave after this, because I would too. We're going to Invasion Arrow Tarmiel. Put up the level 3 Arc Shield yet again. And level 3 rollback is Gother. Oh, actually we can't put up a level 3 because of his taunt. Whoops! Completely missed that part. But I actually don't really mind because I'm pretty sure we're okay. We have a lot of health to work with here. Yeah, look at that. Tarmiel's gonna take a nice chunk, probably half his health? Yeah. But he's still living. Attack disable's gonna go out. Doesn't matter to our team because we can just put up a debuff, or we can put up a stance, and then we can attack whoever we want freely. So we're gonna attack in with that card, and we honestly might be able to finish him off with the second Tarmiel card. So we're gonna put up the stance to get rid of the debuffs. Punch in for 23, and then I think this card will be enough. Oh, more than enough. And just end the game. So just like that, you just saw the power of how tanky this team can be and the amount of damage it can also put up. It got us all the way from like, I think we were like champion 5 at like 20 points or so, and I made it to champion 4 just by doing these like 3 or 4 games that I did. So it goes to show that this team is very good and has a lot of perks going for it. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm probably gonna go have to take a shower after this because I feel a little gross from running this team. But overall, I had a pretty great time. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Next video I think I was going to do another PvP video, but I think we're going to hold off because Escanor is literally coming out on Tuesday. So I think the next video might be a summoning video. I'm pretty excited to do something like that. And then obviously we're going to have to test the boy Escanor out in PvP and try some teams. So get ready for that, guys. I hope you're ready to summon on Escanor. I've got my 900 so gems, and I probably will buy a little bit more when he comes out. And I'm pretty pumped, and I hope you are too. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to stick around for some more videos to come. And I hope you guys have an awesome day and a fantastic rest of your week. And until next time, see you later.